guys, RyanDude5678 here, and today I'm going to be discussing with you guys why Chapter 3 Season 3 might just be my least favourite Fortnite season of all time. Trust me, I know that's a bold and a controversial statement to make, but I have my reasons, and with that said, I'm going to discuss them today with you guys. Number 1. The loot pool. The loot pool this season is by far most people's number one judgment. The loot pool is just not good this season. The new weapons, the older weapons, just everything combined makes one of the least fun loot pools in Fortnite's history, in my opinion. We have the Hammer AR, which honestly only works at short to medium ranges. Anything beyond that in it is just atrociously bad, in my opinion. You have the 2-shot shotgun, which is decent after all of the buffs, but is still a little bit clunky, and in my opinion I just don't think a burst shotgun is a really good idea. I don't think it really works beyond the concept of it. And then you have other things like the Charge SMG, which in my opinion is just one of the worst things we have ever seen in Fortnite, in my opinion. And then you have the DMR, which is only really just there to clog up the loot pool. It's not good, it's not bad, it's just there. I'm not excited whenever I find one, but I'm not gonna not use it if it's the first thing I find. And in general, just the loot pool this season, both new and old, is just not fun. And in my opinion, it's just the worst loot pool that we've ever seen in Fortnite. And it seems like the majority of the community agrees with me right now. Number 2. The map. Now, don't get me wrong, the season started off really well with map changes. We have Reality Falls, which was beautiful. It's by far one of the best looking POIs we've ever seen, in my opinion. We have Rave Cave, which in my opinion is a better version of Command Cavern. I just have a lot more fun there compared to Command Cavern, in my opinion, but obviously I understand it's a little bit of a controversial statement. And in general, the entire new biome looked amazing. We have even some old areas in there like the Chair, Dusty Depot and the Shark, which is incredible, and I'm really excited to see these older locations return. But speaking of old locations returning, we have the Reality Blooms. If you don't know what the Reality Blooms are, they are essentially what we've been getting as map changes throughout the season. Every couple of weeks we'll see a new branch from the reality tree spread nearby another location on the map, and when it eventually reaches said location, it will change it and bring back up to 4 older locations. There are 5 total locations that it can change into right now, and that is Neo Tilted, Lazy Lagoon, Tilted Town, Coral Castle, and Colossal Coliseum. Obviously, each area can only have up to 4 of these locations, but there are 5 total that it can turn into, dependent on the POI. And in my opinion, this is great. It's a really cool idea to bring back Rift Zones in a different way without the annoyance of their abilities, such as Season X's Rift Zones. But the problem is that Epic keeps on repeating the same 5 locations. They don't bring back any different ones, despite there being so many POIs that they could bring back over the years that we haven't seen in years, such as Haunted Hills, Junk Junction, Starry Suburbs, Anarchy Acres. I mean, we don't even have a farm on this map, so bringing back Anarchy would be a really cool way to bring back the island's oldest farm. But obviously, Epic has just been repeating the same 5 locations that I listed, and for that reason it just makes the map changes this season beyond launch really repetitive, really boring, and just a way to get rid of some locations. I feel like the only reasons Epic are doing this is to, number 1, not do what they did in Chapter 2, and that's essentially keep all of the main locations that launched with that island, and to continue the storyline. I feel like those 2 reasons are the only reasons that these reality blooms, or whatever you'd like to call them, exist. Beyond that, they just feel like repetitive, lazy map changes, and they're just excuses to change some of the POIs and continue the storyline. But that's just my opinion, of course, and I'm excited to hear what you guys think about this in the comments below. Number 3. Zero Build. If you guys don't know, Chapter 3 Season 2 was the season that I finally decided to transition over from Team Rumble back to solos. The last time I consistently did solos on the channel was Chapter 1 Season 5 up until Chapter 1 Season 7. From Season 8 onwards, and Season 9 especially, that was when I made my full-on transition over to Team Rumble, and I never looked back. But Chapter 3 Season 2, with the introduction of Zero Build, it was the perfect opportunity to finally move on from Team Rumble, especially given the state that Epic has put it in over the course of Chapter 2. And by far, Chapter 3 Season 2 was one of the most fun seasons I've ever had in terms of gameplay and uploading on my channel. I'm pretty sure I had almost 200 crowned wins that season, and that's just crowned wins. I don't even want to know how many wins I had in combination with crowns, alongside no crowned wins. I probably had over 250 at that point. If I can find the statistics, I'll put them on screen, but man, that was just an incredibly fun season for Zero Build. I think my only problem with Zero Build that season was the drum shotgun and maybe the blimps when they were around, because they were incredibly easy to camp and shoot people up from above. But other than those two reasons, Chapter 3 Season 2 was one of the most perfect seasons that we've experienced in a long time in my opinion. But Chapter 3 Season 3 in Zero Build is just by far not a fun experience. The loot pool, the map, everything just makes Zero Build less enjoyable than it was last season in my opinion. The reality tree is easily campable, and if you don't have cover, you are screwed if there's someone up in the tree. There's just nothing you can do at that point. You are screwed and you might as well just leave the game and easily queue up into your next one. And as for the loot pool, weapons such as the Hammer AR, DMR, and all of those just mediocre weapons just don't really work in Zero Build when you have to rely on accuracy over being able to protect yourself. And that's the biggest problem with this loot pool, is that it just doesn't work in combination with Zero Build, and by extension makes the mode really lackluster and unenjoyable. But with that said guys, let me know what you guys think. Are you guys a fan of this season? Are you not? Do you agree with any of the points that I made in this video? Do you not? Let me know down below, because I'll be reading each and every single one of your guys' comments. But yeah guys, remember that this is just my opinion and I don't mean any harm by this video. Obviously, if you enjoy the season, or this season's loot pool, or this season's map changes, or anything about this season, then good on you. I am proud of you. I am happy for you that you're able to enjoy something I do not personally. But with that said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and as always, peace out.